What up, everybody? It is Nick coming to you from the Bebop Boys podcast, and I'm just dropping in to talk about a little news that was announced today. Marvel Comics released some previews for comics coming out in September. To be exact, the Ultimate line and what is to come in September. Now, there's a lot going on, it seems, but I want to highlight the Ultimate Spider-Man run, which I think can say for most people has been the best run so far out of the Ultimates that we're getting so far. Peter is older, he's married to MJ, they have 2 kids, he has a good job, he's established as an adult, it just doesn't look like the normal Peter we're used to, which I'm glad, a non-struggling Peter. Which is cool. I'm loving it so far, to be honest with you. And in issue 9, coming out in September, we will be introduced to the Sinister Six of the Ultimate Universe. If you don't know, the Sinister Six, of course, is right in the name. It is 6 villains who team up to take on Spider-Man because one just isn't enough. So they have to get 6. They're not Sony, They can't take him down all by themselves. They got to get 6 villains. Sinister Six is just that. It's always different, never usually the same exact villains. I forget who's in the original. It's a lot of green. I want to say Sandman, Vulture, Mysterio, Electro. Sandman, Vulture, Mysterio, Electro, Kraven, and I want to say Scorpion, or it could have been Doc Ock. I don't remember exactly on the original Sinister Six. But in the Ultimate Universe Sinister Six, we are getting the team put together by the big old bald gumball himself, Kingpin, will be leading the charge, and he will be recruiting Kraven the Hunter, Mr. Negative, Mysterio, Black Cat, which is a male Black Cat, which looks so dope. He kind of has, in a way, the Danny Rand Iron Fist kind of look with the mask, at the nose, headband, or bandana type shit. Looks pretty sweet to me. I'm loving the look of all of them, especially Mr. Negative. He looks sweet. And then we've got Mole Man on the team, who is actually a Fantastic Four villain, so it's going to be interesting to see what they do with him on the team and how he gets to the team. Because, he's famously a Fantastic Four villain, but as we know in this Ultimate Universe, there is no Fantastic Four. The Reed Richards of this universe is actually the Doctor Doom, created by the Maker. But it's great so far. From what I've read, Green Goblin and Spider-Man are going to be teaming up to take on this Sinister Six. So I'm hyped up about that. This Peter Parker may be older, but not as adept to combat. He's not that skilled. He's not a veteran. He's still new to the game. Older, but new, So he's still struggling, having troubles taking on people. That Bullseye was sweet that we got earlier on. So it's going to be interesting. I personally am enjoying this comic book the most out of all the Ultimates that are out right now. Black Panther coming in second. That one with what's going on in there, which we will talk about in a separate video, is pretty awesome. But we got a lot going on. A lot of people, are kind of mad about, I forget what issue was, issue 3 or 4, I forget, whatever, where it was mainly just a dinner party and Peter and Harry and MJ and Gwen meeting up and talking. But I think that was a really good chapter because it established what I think we see as Gwen as a character. For me, the vibe she gives off is like the Norman Osborn of this Ultimate Universe. You know what I'm saying? Norman is dead. He's gone. He died in the attack that we framed Tony Stark for his son. I forget which one he got framed. I don't fucking remember. Okay. But anyway, he got framed. Norman's dead. But Gwen kind of, in my opinion, the way that I see it, she gives off that vibe of a Norman Osborn. She seems very controlling, very calculated, very meticulous. And Harry just seems kind of like her pawn. He's in the Green Goblin costume, but I think she's really in control, to be honest with you. And I think something's going to happen to Harry. I think Harry's going to die, and I think it's going to be against the Sinister Six. And Gwen is going to blame Peter for it. I think. This is just me, and she's going to go down a road and be his main villain. To me, that just sounds interesting and fun. I think that's where we're going to go with this But I don't know. I mean, we're what, like 5 issues in, maybe 6? I don't remember. But so far, it's been the most interesting in my opinion. They've all been interesting, except for Ultimates issue 1 is the only one that's out, and that's pretty pale, if you know what I mean. So we'll see where they go from there. They did say issue 4 is going to be pretty big, and they are adding T'Challa to the team soon, and some other characters, 2 females, that we don't really know who they are. One could be the Hulk, which looks interesting. She's more gray from one of the covers that we've seen, but let me not get into that right now. But the Spider-Man universe is, for me, for the most part, has been fun and refreshing. It's been a good take on Peter and Spider-Man, and I'm just enjoying it so far, to be honest with you. I hope you guys are enjoying it. If not, that's fine. You know, it's not your cup of tea. It's not your bowl of pudding. And it doesn't have to be, you know. But for me, I've been loving it. I'm excited to see the Sinister Six. I love the artwork. I love everything done so far. Mr. Negative looks sweet, and Black Cat looks amazing. I think these are 2 characters that I am going to grow to love. Not even grow to love. I already love them just off looks alone. Personality-wise, I think they're going to be great. They look fucking awesome. Black Cat looks like he might be French. He's got one of those sweet French mustaches. But all in all, looks fun, looks great. I'm excited. Are you excited? We will talk about the other ones later. Black Panther's has, you know, he's got some stuff. It looks like that's going to be coming up that looks pretty sweet too. We'll talk about that as well in a later video, probably tomorrow, maybe. We'll see. But either way, see you Space Cowboys.